Somewhere between the gondolas and the gelato, between the bridges of Venice and the tourist postcards, there is a place the Italian government has locked, away from the world. An island, small, quiet, and absolutely terrifying. What if I told you that beneath this water, this soil, this place you could visit in 20 minutes from the most romantic city in Europe, lies a mass grave for over 160,000 human souls? Poveglia's story starts simply enough. Inhabited since Roman times, it was a small agricultural community, farmers, fishermen, ordinary people living ordinary lives in the Venetian lagoon. But in 421 AD, when mainland Italy was overrun by barbarian invasions, thousands of refugees flooded onto the island. Poveglia became a safe haven for a while. Then came the Black Death. In the 14th century, Venice was one of Europe's busiest ports and one of the first cities destroyed by bubonic plague. And Poveglia became the answer to a horrible problem. Venice didn't know what caused plague, but they knew it spread. So they created the world's first quarantine system, and Poveglia was ground zero. The sick were shipped here and left. The dead were burned in mass pyres, and the dying, they were thrown onto the fires while still breathing. By the 18th century, during a second devastating outbreak, historians estimate that over 160,000 bodies were buried or burned on this island. The soil today is said to be more than 50% human ash. Fast forward to 1922. Venice decides the island is useful again. They build a psychiatric hospital. And this is where the story gets darker. A doctor, his name has never been officially confirmed, became the hospital's lead physician. According to patients, nurses, and whispered accounts passed down through generations, he performed experiments, unauthorized surgeries, procedures that had no medical purpose. Whether this is documented history or legend has always been debated. But what isn't debated? What happened to the doctor himself? He climbed the bell tower, and he jumped. Some accounts say he survived the fall, only to be strangled, according to legend, by a mist rising from the ground. The souls of the dead. The asylum closed in 1968, and Poveglia has been closed to the public ever since. The Italian government has made multiple attempts to sell the island. Once in 2014, it was briefly auctioned. A buyer won the bid. The local community immediately protested. The deal fell apart. Nobody wants it. Even the fishermen of Venice, practical, unsentimental men who work these waters every day, will not drop their nets near Poveglia's shore. Not because of superstition, because they keep pulling up bones. Today, Poveglia belongs to weeds and silence. The hospital corridors are open to the sky. Graffiti has appeared from the occasional trespasser brave enough or foolish enough to land. Ghost hunters have tried. Urban explorers have filmed. A British paranormal TV team reportedly fled mid-shoot after one crew member became, according to the producers, temporarily possessed during filming. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, something about Poveglia resists easy explanations. 160,000 dead. An asylum built on their bones. A doctor who went mad. An island the government locked and threw away the key. Venice is 20 minutes away by boat. Millions of tourists visit every year, and almost none of them know this island exists. Europe has hundreds of dark places, castle dungeons, battlefield graveyards, underground catacombs lit by candles. But Poveglia is something rarer. It's a place where tragedy layered upon tragedy until the weight of it became too heavy, even for Italy. A plague island. An asylum. A mass grave you can see from one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and it's still there, locked, waiting. If Poveglia made you want to go down a rabbit hole at 2 a.m., you're in the right place. This channel is dedicated to Europe's hidden dark history, places the guidebooks skip, the stories the tourist maps leave blank. Hit subscribe. New dark corner of Europe every week. And whatever you do, don't go to Poveglia alone.